I started riding at the age of 10. Ever since, motorcycles were just a love language, a sign of love. And when I started making my own money, I started hoarding motorcycles like crazy until it all went poof.
So, finally, I did manage to get myself another two-stroke, and yeah, getting this bike itself was a huge story. I got rid of every single bike that I had before, and I told to myself I'll only have one bike at a time. And one of my friends, or let's say it's not a friend, more like an unknown to me, he was parting with his bike and I couldn't refuse, and I ended up getting this bike. The best part is it took me 11, not 11, it might be 10 months before I paid up for this bike. I paid it in installments, and this bike was much better when I got it, but where I live, the water is really hard and the bike is almost rust. Right. It takes a lot of understanding. If you've ridden an old bike, you would really know how much technology has evolved. There are no disc brakes on this. There is no ABS. There's no self-start. There's almost nothing on this bike. It's just what needs to make this bike go front, what needs to make this bike stop, and that's about it. The simplicity of riding a two-stroke is unmatched. So what are we gonna do today? I find the carburetor on this one is not at its best. When I got this bike first, it would return about 20 kilometers per liter. It's not correct. I got it cleaned. Now it gives me around 30 kilometers per liter, which is still bad. And I managed to source myself a carburetor. So we probably add that carburetor to this bike. Oh, flood control, I think so. I hope nothing's happening around right now. Useless politicians. So we're headed to my mechanics and we'll hopefully get this issue sorted out. guess someone important's coming to my place. After all the issue is gone, after all the flood is done. Oh. So why do I love Suzuki motorcycles? It is a question. It's not the best. It certainly is not the best. It's very unforgiving. Like front brakes, almost non-existent, and back brakes is what stops the bike. But be careless with it and it will punish you. The bike would almost turn 180 degrees if you brake like you would on a modern bike. But yeah, that's fun. You have to be very careful. You must use the engine braking, and only then, you know, it's so rewarding. You're not doing crazy speeds anyways, but the sound that it makes. I have a lot in mind that I plan to do on this bike, but I think it will take a lot of money and a lot more time. But yeah, that's the fun of it. I'd rather get my bike ready in progressions than just drop it at the workshop and completely overhaul it in one go. We're almost there, we're almost there. I'm gonna so I'm seriously not used to talking inside a helmet. I used to sing. Thank God I'm not recorded it, but yeah, talking to a camera inside a helmet sounds weird. Maybe I'll get used to it. Reached destination, my friends. That's where my mechanic is. Time for an overhaul.
So we've got three things to work on. Number one being the carburetor has to change, a resonator will go in. Number two is we're gonna fix the side stand, it's completely rusted. And number three would be adding a battery to it. There was a battery, it's almost dead. I had a battery lying with me and we'd probably get that fixed in. So I'll have indicators and horn for me. So let's see. So for now, the side stand is done, and we've also fitted the resonator with the carburetor. All that's left to do is get the new battery in, and I think we're done for today.
Please don't talk about me when I'm gone. Oh, honey, so our friendship ceases from now on. If you can't say anything real nice, it's better not to talk at all, is my advice.
Now, how does the bike ride, you may ask? I am no expert. I can't tell you how the carburetor behaves. Well, the stand is good. Um, the battery does work. I do have horns and indicators right now. But as far as the carburetor and the resonator is done, I have no idea. I will get back to you on this, I promise. And that'll be on my next video about the AX though. My next video is certainly not gonna be about the AX. So I'll see you soon.